When we return to the story of Robert Downey Jr., drugs land the troubled actor in prison, and he reaches out to a psychiatrist for help.
In the dazzling world of showbiz, where stars shine bright, some celebrities take a dark turn that leads them from the limelight straight into prison. The glitz and glamour can't shield them from the consequences of their actions. Behind the smiles and applause lies a reality that often goes unseen.
I made a mistake.
Having a sick child, it doesn't give you a pass to kill my wife.
As we delve deeper into their lives, we uncover the stories of those who have traded their fame for time behind bars. Here's a closer look at 15 actors who are currently rotting in jail. Number 15, Ryan Grantham. In 2020, Ryan Grantham, a young actor celebrated for his roles in popular TV shows like Riverdale and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, shocked the world with a tragic crime that captured international headlines.
A former BC actor who shot and killed his own mother has been sentenced to life in prison.
At just 21 years old, Grantham committed an unthinkable act within the walls of his own family home in Canada.
To protect me, but it wasn't him. Okay, it was me.
He took the life of his mother. The horrifying incident unfolded as Grantham's mother was playing the piano, completely unaware of the danger she faced. In a chilling twist, the actor recorded a video confession detailing his actions, revealing that he had killed his mother before fleeing the scene. This shocking revelation sent waves of disbelief across the nation. The following day, filled with remorse, Grantham surrendered to the police, who arrested him on April 1st. As the investigation progressed, even more disturbing details emerged. Grantham disclosed that his initial plan was far more sinister. He had contemplated assassinating Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and executing a mass shooting at Simon Fraser University, where he had previously studied. He claimed that his decision to kill his mother was motivated by a twisted desire to protect her from the repercussions of his intended violent spree. Grantham's defense attorney argued that he struggled with severe depression and a cannabis use disorder at the time of the crime, along with other mental health issues. The defense contended that these factors played a significant role in the tragic circumstances that unfolded. Despite these arguments, the court found Grantham guilty of second-degree murder in 2022. As a result, he was sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole not available until he had served at least 14 years. This case serves as a haunting reminder of the depths of despair that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly talented individuals, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Number 14, Skyler DeLeon. Skyler DeLeon seemed poised for success in the early 1990s as an aspiring actor with big dreams of Hollywood stardom. As a child, he harbored hopes of making it big, landing several small roles in popular shows like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. However, behind the scenes, turmoil was brewing in his life. Despite initial successes, he struggled with personal challenges that eventually led to his downfall. By 2004, Skyler had developed a troubling pattern of behavior that contributed to his marginalization in society. His turbulent inner world manifested in instability and outbursts, leaving many to wonder if untreated mental health issues played a role in his decline. The year was marked by a series of legal troubles, culminating in a crime that would shock the community. Skyler was involved in a botched robbery that led to the tragic loss of 2 innocent lives. The circumstances surrounding the incident were grim, and during the trial, it became evident that Skyler was grappling with deep-seated issues. After his conviction, he faced severe consequences, including a death sentence for his actions. The dramatic shift from a promising career to a life marked by regret highlights the devastating impact of unresolved mental health struggles. Skyler's tragic story serves as a reminder of the importance of seeking help and addressing personal demons before they escalate into irreversible consequences. As he sits on death row, the weight of his past looms large, filled with reflections on lost opportunities and the humanity that was overshadowed by his choices. If only he had sought therapy and support earlier, perhaps the tragic turn of events could have been avoided. Number 13, Shannon Richardson. Shannon Richardson, once a rising star in American television, captured audiences with her performances in notable series like The Vampire Diaries, Franklin and Bash, and The Walking Dead. However, her promising career took a dark and unexpected turn due to her involvement in criminal activities that would ultimately overshadow her acting legacy. Richardson's early life was marked by hardship. Abandoned by her mother at the age of 2, she was raised by her father, Terry Rogers, who took on the challenge of parenting Shannon and her younger siblings. Despite her difficult upbringing, Shannon pursued her dreams of acting and found success on screen. But as her career progressed, personal struggles began to unfold, especially during her tumultuous marriage. In May 2013, as Shannon faced a divorce from her husband, Nathan Richardson, she made a shocking decision that would change her life forever. In a desperate bid to frame him, she falsely reported Nathan to law enforcement, claiming he had sent letters laced with the deadly toxin ricin to high-profile politicians, including President Barack Obama and New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg. In a cruel twist of fate, it was actually Shannon who had mailed the poisoned letters, seeking to implicate her estranged husband. On June 7, 2013, authorities arrested Shannon for her role in the scandal. Initially charged only with sending threatening letters to President Obama, she later admitted to mailing 3 ricin-laced letters. In her defense, she claimed her husband had pressured her into committing the crime, a statement that did little to absolve her of responsibility. Facing serious charges, Shannon struck a plea deal in November 2013. She pleaded guilty to 3 counts related to the ricin letters and received a sentence of 18 years in prison. In addition to her prison term, she was ordered to pay restitution and undergo psychological treatment, both during her incarceration and after her release. The court also mandated 5 years of supervised release following her prison sentence. Today, Shannon Guess Richardson is serving her time at a federal prison in Fort Worth, Texas. Her expected release date is November 2028, marking a significant chapter in her life defined by the choices she made and the consequences that followed. As she navigates her sentence, the stark contrast between her once promising acting career and her current reality serves as a reminder of how quickly circumstances can change. Number 12. Yoo Ah-in. On September 3, 2024, Yoo Ah-in, the acclaimed South Korean actor famous for his roles in Mr. Sunshine, Hellbound, and My Name, was sentenced to 1 year in prison after being found guilty of violating the Narcotics Control Act. The Seoul Central District Court also imposed a fine of $1,500 and mandated that he complete an 80-hour drug rehabilitation program as part of his sentencing. The court's decision reflected Yoo's serious dependence on psychotropic substances. Investigations revealed that he had administered propofol, a powerful anesthetic, 181 times, and had illegally obtained over 1,100 sleeping pills. While Yoo admitted to the drug-related charges, he firmly denied any allegations suggesting he encouraged others to use drugs. His defense team highlighted that his mental health struggles, including depression and anxiety, played a significant role in his behavior. This perspective aimed to contextualize his actions within his ongoing battle with mental health, suggesting that the pressures of fame exacerbated his issues. The prosecution sought a harsher sentence of 4 years, emphasizing Yoo's influential status in the entertainment industry as a severe breach of public trust. The court acknowledged the gravity of Yoo's offenses, stating that his actions not only harmed himself, but also set a poor example for his fans and the broader community. Upon receiving his sentence, Yoo expressed profound remorse, bowing his head and apologizing for the distress he had caused to his fans and the public. The court ordered his immediate detention due to concerns that he might attempt to flee. As this high-profile case continues to unfold, it serves as a sobering reminder of the complexities surrounding mental health and substance use, especially within the demanding world of celebrity. Number 11. Todd and Julie Chrisley. Todd and Julie Chrisley captured the spotlight with their hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best, which debuted in 2014 and quickly gained a devoted following. The series showcased the couple and their children living a high life as a wealthy family in the South. Todd, a successful entrepreneur and real estate developer, was known for his strong business acumen and his attempts to keep his family in line amid the inevitable drama that surrounded them. The popularity of Chrisley Knows Best led to spin-off shows like, according to Chrisley, What's Cooking with Julie Chrisley, and the podcast Chrisley Confessions. However, the family's seemingly perfect facade began to crack when they became entangled in a serious legal battle. In August 2019, Todd and Julie faced charges of tax evasion, conspiracy, bank fraud, and wire fraud. Their legal troubles unfolded over several years, culminating in their convictions in 2022. Both were found guilty on all counts, leading to separate prison sentences. Todd was sentenced to 12 years at a facility in Pensacola, while Julie received a 7-year term at a prison in Lexington, Kentucky. The convictions dealt a significant blow to their public image, revealing financial misdeeds that shattered the illusion of their glamorous lifestyle. The repercussions of their legal troubles extended beyond Todd and Julie, impacting their children, who had to navigate the fallout from their parents' actions. As the couple serves their prison sentences, the future of their reality TV brand remains uncertain. Fans and viewers are left questioning the authenticity of the luxurious lifestyle portrayed on screen, marking Chrisley Knows Best with a sobering reminder of the consequences of financial misconduct. The show's legacy is now intertwined with a cautionary tale about the price of fame and the fragility of public trust. Number 10. Allison Mack. Allison Mack was once celebrated as a champion for women's empowerment, but she saw her image shattered by her involvement in a controversial organization. Known for her role in the hit series Smallville, Mack was not only an actress, but also a key figure in a multi-level marketing group. However, the organization, NXIVM, had a far more sinister agenda, recruiting women for its secret sorority, known as DOS. For years, Mack engaged in extensive behind-the-scenes work for this group, all while maintaining her public persona. The truth emerged dramatically when she was arrested by the FBI in 2018 on charges related to trafficking and forced labor. Investigations revealed that members were subjected to extreme control, including being branded with the NXIVM logo, coerced into taking compromising photographs, and revealing personal information. In the wake of her arrest, Mack chose to cooperate with authorities, which led to the apprehension of several high-profile leaders within NXIVM. In 2019, she pled guilty to charges of racketeering and racketeering conspiracy, a decision that significantly influenced her sentencing. While others received lengthy prison terms, Mack was sentenced to just 3 years due to her cooperation and the information she provided. Number 9. Michael Jace. Michael Andrew Jace, a former American actor, gained fame for his role as Los Angeles police officer Julian Lowe in the FX drama series The Shield. He also appeared in notable films such as Planet of the Apes and Forrest Gump. However, the actor known for portraying law enforcement found himself embroiled in serious legal troubles that would forever change his life. On 19 May 2014, the LAPD arrested Jace at his home in Hyde Park following a domestic incident. In a shocking twist, he dialed 911 himself, revealing to the dispatcher that he had harmed his wife, April. When authorities arrived, they discovered April's body, prompting an immediate investigation. During questioning, Jace admitted to the incident, leading to his arrest and formal charges from the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office. At trial, the evidence against Jace was compelling. In June 2016, his 10-year-old son, Nehemiah, provided heart-wrenching testimony, recounting the events he witnessed. Nehemiah described hearing his father during the tragic incident and seeing Jace drag April down the hallway. He recalled his father's unsettling words directed at his mother, illustrating the tense and frightening atmosphere of that fateful day. Prosecutors argued that Jace, who was 53 at the time, was overwhelmed by anger as April sought a divorce, and he suspected infidelity. Ultimately, Jace was found guilty and sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. Now incarcerated at Corcoran State Prison, Michael Jace's transformation from a celebrated actor to a convicted felon serves as a sobering reminder of the serious consequences of personal choices. His fall from grace has left an indelible mark on his legacy, overshadowed by the actions that led to such a tragic outcome. Number 8. Yeong-su. Oh gained international acclaim for his role in the hit Netflix series Squid Game, a dystopian drama that captivated audiences worldwide after its release 2021. The show became a massive success, attracting over 100 million viewers within weeks and solidifying Oh's status as a prominent figure in the entertainment industry. His portrayal of Oh Nam, the oldest contestant in the deadly competition, earned him the distinction of being the first South Korean actor to win a Golden Globe, further enhancing his reputation. However, Oh's career took a dramatic turn when allegations of misconduct emerged. In 2022, he was charged with incidents that reportedly occurred 2017 during a theater performance in a rural area. The accusations involved claims that Oh hugged a woman and kissed her on the cheek without her consent. The Seongnam branch of the Suwon District Court heard the case, which brought to light serious concerns regarding Oh's behavior. After a thorough examination of the evidence, Judge Jeong Yeon-ju noted that the victim's statements were consistent and credible, asserting that they appeared to reflect genuine experiences. Despite Oh's denial of the allegations, the court found him guilty. He was subsequently sentenced to a prison term and ordered to attend classes on violence, a requirement aimed at addressing the implications of his actions. The fallout from these charges has significantly impacted Oh's career, leading to his removal from an upcoming film project in South Korea. Women Link, a leading feminist organization, publicly condemned Oh's actions, emphasizing the importance of acknowledging and addressing misconduct within the industry. Their statement underscored a shift in societal attitudes toward such incidents, framing them as serious violations rather than outdated customs. Number 7. Will Hayden. Will Hayden gained fame as a regular on the Discovery Channel's reality show Sons of Guns. The series showcased his family-run weapons business in Louisiana, drawing in viewers fascinated by the world of firearms. However, beneath the surface of his television persona lay a disturbing reality that would come to light during a shocking trial. In 2014, Hayden faced serious legal troubles when an assistant reported him for inappropriate behavior toward a young girl. During the trial, the girl testified that Hayden had repeatedly targeted her, revealing a troubling pattern of misconduct. The situation worsened when another woman, who testified against Hayden, accused him of similar actions involving his own daughter, Stephanie. She had appeared on Sons of Guns alongside her father and later disclosed her own experiences of harassment in an interview with Dr. Phil. The court found Hayden guilty of multiple charges, leading to a sentence that shocked many. According to reports, he received 2 concurrent life sentences and an additional 40 years, effectively ensuring he would spend the remainder of his life in prison. In July 2017, he was sentenced to a 3rd life term, solidifying his fate behind bars. The assistant district attorney emphasized the importance of public safety, advocating for Hayden's permanent removal from society. The revelations about Hayden's actions sparked outrage across the nation, representing a stark contrast to the image he had built as a television star. The harsh penalties he faced underscored the seriousness of his crimes and served as a reminder of the necessity for accountability. Number 6. Kaalan Walker. Kaalan Walker emerged as a promising talent in Hollywood, gaining recognition for his memorable performance in the 2018 film Superfly. This role, along with his appearance in Kings, a short drama featuring H. Barry and Daniel Craig, showcased his versatility and garnered attention from critics and audiences alike. However, Walker's bright future in the film industry quickly dimmed as serious allegations emerged against him. In September 2018, Walker faced serious legal troubles when 4 models accused him of misconduct. According to reports, he approached these women under the pretense of offering legitimate work opportunities. Instead, he allegedly exploited their trust for his personal gain. The allegations sent shockwaves through the entertainment community, casting a shadow over his career. Despite being released on a hefty $1 million bail, Walker's troubles were far from over. In March 2019, he was arrested again after new evidence surfaced and additional victims came forward with their testimonies. The severity of the charges against him escalated as more details of his alleged misconduct were revealed. When Walker's case went to trial, the evidence proved overwhelming. He was found guilty on 9 criminal counts, culminating in a sentence that shocked fans and industry insiders alike. The court sentenced him to an astonishing 50 years in prison, marking a dramatic and devastating fall from grace for the once promising actor. Number 5. Amy Locane. A talented actress captured audiences' hearts with her performances on both television and in film, starting her career in the 1980s. She first gained attention with a recurring role in the comedy series Spencer. Soon, she transitioned to movies, leaving her mark with standout roles in films like Lost Angels, where she shared the screen with notable actors Donald Sutherland and Adam Horwitz. However, it was her role in the 1990 musical comedy Cry Baby, alongside Johnny Depp and Ricki Lake, that solidified her place in Hollywood. Locane's versatility was evident in various projects during this time, including the popular TV series Melrose Place, the critically acclaimed drama Blue Sky, and the biographical film Prefontaine. Tragically, Locane's promising career took a drastic turn in 2010. Following a wrap party for a theater production, she made a fateful choice that would change her life forever. Under the influence, she was involved in 2 separate vehicle accidents that had devastating consequences. In the first incident, she collided with another car, leading to the tragic death of Helene Seaman, the wife of Fred Seaman. The incidents were shocking and sent shockwaves through the community, tarnishing Locane's once bright reputation. Locane faced severe legal repercussions, being charged with 2 counts related to the accidents. Initially sentenced to 5 years in prison, her term was later reduced to 3 years. However, her struggles with the legal system were far from over. Despite being granted parole, she continued to face challenges and additional penalties, which many believed stemmed from the perception that her original sentence was insufficient. In a surprising development, reports from NJ.com revealed that she was ultimately sentenced to 8 years in prison, extending her lengthy legal battle. The fallout from her actions has cast a long shadow over her once promising career, resulting in significant personal consequences. Number 4. Zach Horwitz. Zachary Horwitz, an actor with grand aspirations, found himself entangled in a web of deceit and legal trouble. While he may not have been blessed with the star power or natural talent typically associated with Hollywood success, his ambitions were undeniably high. Horwitz sought to carve out a place for himself in the entertainment industry. But instead of relying on his acting skills, he devised a scheme that would ultimately lead to his downfall. From 2014 to 2019, Horwitz managed to raise a staggering amount of money, captivating even his closest friends and family with his charm and persuasive storytelling. He spun a tale about acquiring film rights for productions that would be featured on major platforms like HBO and Netflix. The allure of his story was palpable, drawing in investors who believed they were participating in something groundbreaking. However, the exciting narrative he shared was built entirely on fiction. In a desperate attempt to pay off earlier investors, Horwitz established a Ponzi scheme, convincing them that they were part of a significant financial venture. The reality was starkly different. He had no actual contracts with Netflix or HBO, nor was he engaged in any legitimate business dealings. As the saying goes, the truth will out, and Horwitz's fraudulent activities eventually caught up with him. When the legal system intervened, he was found guilty and sentenced to an astonishing 20 years in prison. In addition to his prison term, Horwitz was ordered to repay his victims more than $230 million, a staggering amount that underscores the gravity of his actions. Horwitz's story serves as a cautionary tale, illustrating how unchecked ambition can lead to poor decision-making and devastating consequences. Number 3. Jo Sun. A former mixed martial artist, kickboxer, professional wrestler, and actor, he gained recognition for his role as Random Task in the 1997 comedy Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. This memorable character was a humorous nod to the iconic henchman Oddjob from the classic James Bond film Goldfinger. However, Sun's off-screen life tells a much darker story. In 2011, he was convicted for his involvement in a serious abduction case that took place on Christmas Eve. DNA evidence from an unrelated case eventually connected him to this horrific crime. Prior to these events, Sun had already faced legal issues. He was arrested for violently kicking down a roommate's door, for which he pleaded guilty and received probation along with a 60-day prison sentence. This arrest also led to the discovery of his connection to the abduction case. While incarcerated at the Theo Lacey facility in 2008, Sun faced additional charges, further complicating his legal troubles. In January 2011, his accomplice, Santiago Lopez Gaitan, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 17 years and 4 months in prison. Shortly after, Sun was convicted for his role in the kidnapping and sentenced to a daunting 7 years to life. Despite his prison sentence, Sun's aggression persisted. In October 2011, he was charged with the death of his cellmate, Michael Thomas Graham, who was serving a 2-year sentence at the time. Following this incident, Sun was placed in solitary confinement. He was tried for the crime, found guilty, and received an additional 27-year sentence. Number 2. Daniel Peter Masterson. Known for his memorable roles as Stephen Hyde in That 70s Show, Milo Foster in Men at Work, and James Rooster Bennett in The Ranch, he enjoyed a promising start in the entertainment industry. Born on Long Island, New York, Masterson began his career as a child model at a young age, appearing in magazines and television commercials. By 16, he had already starred in over 100 commercials and participated in various musicals. However, it was his role in That 70s Show, alongside stars like Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher, and Topher Grace, that truly propelled him to fame, making him a household name during the show's successful 8-season run. After That 70s Show, Masterson continued to act in films and television series. However, his career took a drastic turn in 2017, when 3 women publicly accused him of violence. The allegations prompted an investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department, but Masterson denied the claims through his agent. In the wake of the accusations, Netflix made the decision to cancel his role in The Ranch, a choice that left him disappointed. As the situation escalated, more women came forward, including a former girlfriend who made similar allegations. His talent agency, United Talent Agency, subsequently dropped him. The case intensified further when Cedric Bixler-Zavala, the lead singer of the Mars Volta, accused Masterson of attacking his wife. This led to 4 women filing a lawsuit against Masterson and the Church of Scientology, alleging harassment and stalking. Despite pleading not guilty, Masterson was ultimately convicted on charges stemming from allegations made by 3 women, one of whom was a former girlfriend. Given the severity of the accusations, he faces a potential sentence of 30 years to life in prison. Number 1. Gregory Wong. Gregory Wong is a prominent actor in Hong Kong's film industry, and he is celebrated for his diverse roles that highlight his acting prowess. He gained fame through various projects, establishing a reputation for his performances in both films and television. However, Wong's career has taken a dramatic turn following his involvement in the 2019 pro-democracy protests, which significantly impacted Hong Kong's political landscape. In July 2019, the city was engulfed in widespread demonstrations against a proposed extradition bill, which many viewed as a threat to Hong Kong's autonomy under the one country, two systems principle. During these protests, Wong and 11 others stormed the Legislative Council, resulting in significant property damage and intense media scrutiny. This act of defiance was seen as a key moment in the ongoing struggle for democracy in Hong Kong, representing a bold challenge to the local government and its ties to mainland China. On September 3, 2024, Wong was sentenced to just over 6 years in prison for his actions during the protests. The district court's ruling marked one of the longest sentences given to protesters involved in this case, reflecting the court's view of the severity of their actions. In addition to Wong, other notable figures, including activists Ventus Lau and Owen Chow, also received prison terms related to the protests. The judge emphasized that the storming of the Legislative Council not only caused physical damage, but also had long-lasting social repercussions, undermining the government's authority. The protests ultimately led to the introduction of a stringent national security law imposed by Beijing, further curtailing Hong Kong's freedoms and autonomy. Critics argue that this legislation has enabled the Chinese Communist Party to suppress dissent and weaken the region's self-governance. Since the law's implementation, over 100 individuals have reportedly been arrested, indicating the severe crackdown on pro-democracy activism. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.